Hello, you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your friend Birdie coming at you fast with a Warframe guide, and today we're going to be looking at the top 3 solo Warframes for beginners. So the first one we're going to be talking about is Excalibur, which is actually one of the 3 starting Warframes, but if you did not choose to start with that Warframe, you can get all the parts from Lieutenant Krill on Mars. Now the reason I pick Excalibur is because he's a great starter choice. He has a lot of base armor in his stats, and he's really easy to build. All these builds that you guys are going to be seeing here are pretty generic, pretty broad. Try to fit them around the playstyles and the availabilities for newer players. There's going to be a few mods in here, such as Berserk, which is going to be all the way at the bottom right. Berserker, excuse me, which is a bit more rare than the other ones, but there are a few rare mods in there as well, so put them on as soon as you can once you get in there. Excalibur's amazing DPS and has great crowd control, and the reason I'm showing you the melee mods right here for him is because his 4 Exalted Blade, the damage and all of that, scales from the melee mods themselves, so it's important to have good melee mods equipped when using Excalibur. Now, Excalibur has 2 things about him that make him great. He has a Radial Blind, which is his second ability, which stuns and blinds enemies like you just saw right there. This has a large range when you equip stuff like Stretch, and it is just, it's amazing because it goes through walls too, apparently. So here's another example where I get ambushed by a group of Xmas enemies and just have an easy time taking them all out. Now, this is also useful for junctions when you're going between planets, which you're going to be doing a lot in the beginning. And as you explore the star chart, you can run in there and use your Radial Blind on the Spectre and just blind them and open them up for a finisher. This is great for higher level enemies that have a lot of armor because it opens them up for finishers. And here is his Exalted Blade just going crazy because of Berserkers stacking the procs off the critical chance, but also all the damage mods that I put on my melee weapon, the attack speed and all that, just absolutely amazing. Here's some more carnage with Exalted Blade. So Excalibur is just a great balanced Warframe. The problem here though is that he doesn't have too much sustainability. He doesn't have a regen. He doesn't have bonus armor. He just has that great CC and the great damage. So try not to get caught with your pants down. Otherwise, you're going to take a lot of damage. The next one we're talking about is Rhino, which is my personal favorite out of the 3. He's probably going to be the first Warframe you build. You can get his pieces from Jackal on Venus, and you won't be able to build him until you get to Mars because you need Gallium, but you can do that as soon as you hit the first note on Mars. Now, he is amazing. He also has good armor and good balance with shield as well. Super tanky Warframe if built correctly. You want to definitely prioritize building armor and ability strength into him. So Intensify and Steel Fiber are both really good to build because those will both buffer the health that you get from his 2 Iron Skin, which is life. It is one of probably the best abilities out of any Warframe in the game. It is just so OP. It gives you a bunch of bonus health after making you invincible for a few seconds. Gives you a bunch of bonus buffer health. It makes you immune to damage until that buffer health runs out, and immune to CC as well, immune to knockdown. It is just an amazing thing, and the best part about it is that you just cast it once. You just spend about 50 energy, you cast it once, and then boom, you're done. You don't have to worry about it until it runs out again. So it's just amazing, and that is one of the benefits about Rhino, is that you don't need a constant energy pool to stay up like the last Warframe that we're going to be talking about here, and like with Excalibur, you don't need a constant energy pool to use your abilities. You just use it, boom, activate it, and then you're done. Don't have to worry about it until you come back out. I'm taking a bunch of damage here for my Iron Skin. It's absorbing it all, but I'm not taking any damage for shield. You can also use your Stomp, which I don't use in this gameplay, to act as a buffer to give you more room to use Iron Skin. And Roar is good too for damage boost, but that's more so for team play. And of course, Valkyr is going to be our 3rd top 3 in this list. Reason I pick her is because you can also get her somewhat early on. You can get her by killing Alad V, who is on Jupiter, and you definitely want to pick her up. You definitely want to take the time into farming her because she is amazing. She has the best armor in the game at 600. I decided to overkill it, put on another Steel Fiber on her, make her armor 900 in this build. Might be a throwaway, might not, but her shield is pretty low, so something you don't really need is redirection on her. I would not advise, but also, just like with Excalibur, her ultimate is going to scale with the melee mods. So if you want more attack speed, if you want more damage, make sure you put that in your melee weapon, because that is going to help you with Hysteria, her ultimate, when she pops it, and it's going to be insane. Now, You can use her second ability, Warcry. It gives a nice buff to attack speed and armor, but that's more so for co-op play. It uses a lot of energy. You want to save your energy more so for using her Hysteria when you're in a tight spot. Hysteria will not only make you go berserk and just deal a massive amount of damage with your claws and just totally shred mofos, I mean, oh my god, but it'll also make you invulnerable. Yes, you're right, it'll make you invulnerable and just shred everything like you guys are seeing right here. You probably can't see anything because there's just so much going on the screen, but I'm tearing shit up, bro, okay? That's just all you need to know. So, Valkyr's insane. The only problem is that the longer you use this ability, the quicker the energy drains. So try not to prolong the use of this ability like I did, because I end up using all 300 of my energy, but it is money, dude, money. So those are the top 3, in my opinion, best solo Warframe frames, or at least really, really good ones for beginners, because you can get them very early on. They can last you all the way into the end of the star chart. All this gameplay has been on Sedna, and they're all also pretty tanky, which is a good quality to have for solo frames. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and as always, make sure to have a wonderful day.